So, for our problem number 1, at a certain horizontal distance from the foot of a vertical cliff, the angle of elevation of the top of a flagpole is 50 feet tall, standing on the edge of the cliff. 40 degrees. From the same position, the angle of elevation of the foot of the pole is 35 degrees. So how high is the cliff? Now we have here our illustration, which is 50 feet is the height of our pole, and our x as the height of the cliff, and which is our unknown, and our two angles, the 35 and our 40. So to solve, we're gonna use the TOA, or the tangent. Theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. So our tangent 40 degrees equals to 50 plus x over a. So why 50 plus x? And that is because 50 plus x is the opposite of the angle 40 degrees. And if we add 50 plus x, we can get the opposite. So we can cross multiply them. So we will get a tangent 40 degrees equals to 50 plus x. So to get our a, divide both sides by tangent 40 degrees. So we have now a is equals to 50 plus x over tangent 40 degrees. And next is our second angle, which is the tangent 35 degrees, is equals to x over a. So because we are using again the TOA, we're gonna use the tangent theta is equals to opposite over a. So our opposite now is the x, and our a is equals to 50 plus x over tangent 40 degrees. Then now we can cross multiply, and we will get tangent 35 degrees times 50 plus x over tangent 40 degrees equals x. So multiply, we have now 50 tangent 35 degrees plus x tangent 35 degrees over tangent 40 equals to x. So now we can solve this by multiplying both sides by tangent 40 degrees. So we can cancel the denominator here, and now we will get our 50 tangent 35 degrees plus x tangent 35 degrees equals to x tangent 40 degrees. Now we can solve this by moving our x tangent 35 degrees to the other side, and now we will have 50 tangent 35 degrees equals to x multiply to tangent 40 degrees minus tangent 35 degrees. So now we can divide both sides by tangent 40 degrees minus tangent 35 degrees, and we will get x equals to 50 tangent 35 degrees over tangent 40 degrees minus tangent 35 degrees. And calculate this in our calculator and make sure it is in degree mode. So we will get x equals to 252.0689 feet. So the height of our cliff is 252.0689. So for our problem number 2, we have at a certain point the angle of elevation of the top of a flagpole, which stands on level ground, is 35 degrees, and 75 feet near the pole, the angle of elevation is 50 degrees. So how high is the pole? So again, we illustrate. So now we have here our drawing. So we have our x as the height of our pole, and our two angles, which is 50 degrees and 35 degrees, and our A is the adjacent of our angle 50 degrees, and uh, 75 feet as the distance between 50 degrees and our 35 degrees, or our point A and point B. So to solve, we will solve for the angle 50 degrees. So we're gonna use again the tangent theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. So as we can see here, we have a tangent 50 degrees equals to opposite, which is x, and our adjacent is our A, and we will get a tangent 50 degrees equals to x. So next, we solve for our 35 degrees. So tangent 35 degrees is equals to x over 75 plus a. So just like in our first problem, our adjacent is the 75 feet plus our a, and that is the adjacent of our angle 35 degrees. So now we have cross multiply, and we will get tangent 35 degrees times 75 plus a equals x. So multiply, and we will get 75 tangent 35 degrees plus a tangent 35 degrees equals to x. So this is x, we can substitute it to our x here. So we will get a tangent 50 equals to our x, which is 75 tangent 35 degrees plus a tangent 35 degrees. So let's transpose our a tangent 35 degrees to the other side. So it will become negative. So a tangent 50 degrees minus a tangent 35 degrees equals to 75 tangent 35 degrees. So to solve this, we put this in this way. So it will going to become a times tangent 50 degrees equals to tangent 35 degrees equals to tangent 75 tangent 35 degrees. So we multiply both sides by tangent 50 degrees minus tangent 35 degrees, and we will get a is equals to tangent 35 degrees over tangent 50 degrees minus tangent 35 degrees. So to solve for our x, we have here our first equation, which is the a tangent 50 degrees equals to x. So we just put our a here, or substitute. So our a is equals to 75 tangent 35 degrees over tangent 50 degrees minus tangent 35 degrees multiplied by our tangent 50 degrees and equals x. So if we calculate this, we will get our x is equals to 127.324049 feet, and this is the height of our pole. For problem number 3, so we have 2 points A and B, 180 feet apart, lie on the same side of a tower on a hill and in a horizontal line passing directly under the tower. So the angle of elevation of the top and the bottom of the tower viewed from B are 42 degrees and 34 degrees respectively. And at A, the angle of elevation of the bottom is 10 degrees. So find the height of the tower. So first again we illustrate, then we have now here our illustration. So we have the h as the height of our tower, and x is the height of our hill. So we have here our three angles. Um, we have 34 degrees and 10 degrees and uh, our 42 degrees. So our y is the adjacent of our angle B, and yes, and 180 feet is the distance between our point A and point B. So first to solve, we need to solve for the height of the hill or the x, and the y, which is the adjacent of our triangle here. So to solve, we have use the formula again. Tangent theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. So to solve for y, so we have here another diagram. So the green triangle, which I get in here in our first diagram. So we have here x and our y. X is the height of our hill, and y is the adjacent of angle 34, and 180 is the distance between our two angles, and we have our 10 degrees, which is the angle of our point A. So we have here tangent 34 degrees equals to x over y, and our tangent 10 degrees is equals to x over 180 plus y, because the adjacent over 10 degrees is the 180 and our y. So cross multiply both of them, so we will get y tangent 34 degrees is equals to x, and 180 plus y times tangent 10 degrees. And to solve this, we can substitute our x here. So 180 plus y times tangent 10 degrees is equals to y tangent 34 degrees. So now we can solve. So multiply. So 180 tangent 10 degrees plus y tangent 10 degrees is equals to y tangent 34 degrees. So now we can solve by moving our y tangent 10 degrees to the other side. So we have now here our 180 tangent 10 degrees is equals to our negative tangent 10 degrees plus our y tangent 34 degrees. So we have now 180 tangent 10 degrees is equals to y times tangent 34 degrees minus tangent 10 degrees. So we can now multiply both sides by tangent 34 degrees minus tangent 10 degrees to cancel out and get our y. So our y is equals to 180 tangent 10 degrees over tangent 34 degrees minus tangent 10 degrees. So I will not simplify this now, so that we will get the amount accurately. So we need to solve for x. So we have now here our next triangle, which is the angle of elevation from the point B, and our angle is 34 degrees. So we get the other triangle in our first illustration. So we have here x as the height of the hill, and y is the the adjacent are 34 degrees. So our tangent theta is equal to opposite over a again. So our tangent theta is equals to our x over our y. So our tangent 34 degrees is equals to x, and our y is 180 tangent 10 degrees over tangent 34 degrees minus tangent 10 degrees. And that is the one that we calculate earlier, and that is our y. So now we can calculate, we cross multiply. Now we have 180 tangent 10 degrees over tangent 34 degrees minus tangent 10 degrees times our tangent 34 degrees equals to x. So we calculate. So our x is equals to 42.97254,613, and our y is equals to 63.7941961. So to solve for our h, we have the formula here again. Tangent theta tangent theta equals opposite over a. So we have here another illustration. H as the height of our tower, and our x and our y is our adjacent, and our angle is the 42. So now we have here tangent 42 degrees is equals to h plus x over y. So why h plus x? Because h and x is the height of our tower and the hill. That is the opposite. So now we have here tangent 42 degrees is equals to h plus our x, which is 42.97254,613, over our y is equals to 63.7094191. So cross multiply. So now we have tangent 42 degrees times 63.7094191 equals our h plus 42.97254,613. So move our 42.97 to 54613 to the other side, and we will get 57.36421908 minus 42.97 to 54613 equals to h. So now we have here our h is equals to 14.39167295 feet, or h is equals to 14.39 feet, and this is the height of our tower. So for our problem number 4, along one bank of the river with parallel banks, a surveyor lays off a baseline AB 600 feet long. From each end of the line, an object C on the opposite bank is sighted. So the angle which the line of sight make with the baseline are 62 degrees and 5.3 minutes and 81 degrees and 34.7 minutes respectively. So find the width of the river. So we have here our illustration. We have our angle, which is 81 degrees and 34.7 minutes, and our 62 degrees 5.3 minutes, and our C and our C here is 600 feet, or the base, and we have the B and the A. So to solve this, we need to find our C first. So angle C is equals to 180 degrees minus 81 degrees 34.7 minutes minus 62 degrees 5.3 minutes. Convert our angle A and our angle B. So angle A is equals to 81 plus 34.7 over 60, and our angle B is equals to 62 degrees plus 5.3 over 60. So now we have our angle A and our angle B. So our angle C will be 180 degrees minus angle A and minus angle B. So angle C is equal to 180 degrees minus 48947 degrees over 600 minus 37253 over 600 degrees, and we will get our C is equals to 109 over 3 or 36.333 degrees. So this is our angle C. Then we solve for our A and our B. So we're gonna use the formula here, the A over sin A equals B over sin B is equals to C over sin C. So for the A, so C over sine C is equals to A over sine A. So our C is 600 and our sine C is 109 over 3 degrees is equals to sine is equals to A over sine A, which is 48947 over 600 degrees. So and now we have here our B, which is C over sine C is equals to B over sine B. So 600 over sine 109 over 3 degrees is equals to B over sine 37253 over 600 degrees. So we have here we solve here our side B. So we have now here we cross multiply, so we will get our B is equal to 600 sine over sine 109 over 3 degrees is equals to B sine 109 over 3. So we multiply both sides by sine 109 degrees over 3, and we will get our B. If we calculate this, our B is equals to 894.883294. So to solve for our H, we have the formula here. Sine A is equals to H over B. So to find our B, we multiply both sides by B. So we have now our B sine A is equals to H. So now we can calculate for our H. So our B is 894.883294 sine 48947 over 600 degrees. So if we calculate this, we will get our H is equal to 885.2334 869 feet, and that is the width of our river. So for our problem number 5, two boundary lines of a piece of property intersects at an angle of 85 degrees. It is desired to cut off a triangular portion of the property which will be 1 acre or 43,560 square feet in area by means of a straight fence. If the fence begins at a point on one boundary to 50 feet from the corner of the property and runs in a straight line to the other boundary, what angle does it make with the boundary lines and how long is it? So we have here our diagram, our triangle. So we have our angle B, which is 85 degrees, and our base or C is 250. So we have here the formula of our triangle. Area is equals to 1/2 base times height. So our area is 43,560 equals 1/2 times 250 times h. So to solve, we now have here 43,560 times 2 over 250 equals h. So h is equals to 348.48. Then we solve for our a. So sine 85 squared equals to h over a. So we can cross multiply. So our we have now is a sine 85 degrees equals to h, and divide both sides by sine 85 degrees, and sine 85 degrees to cancel out. So we have our a is equals to our h is 348.48 over sine 85, and our a is equals to 349.81. And to solve for our b, we have our formula here. B squared is equals to a squared plus c squared minus 2 times a times c cosine b. So b squared is equals to 349.81 squared plus 250 squared minus 2 times 349.81 times 250 cosine 85 degrees. So the answer will be b squared is equals to 169,623.0609. To cancel out our exponent here, we put square root, and we will get b is equals to 411.8532031. Then we use the sine law. So sine a over a is equal to sine b over b. So cross multiply. So we have b sine a is equal to a sine b. So divide both sides by b because we want to get the sine a. So now we have here sine a is equals to a sine b over b. So sine a is equals to 349.81 sine 85 degrees over 411.853031. Sine a is equals to 0.8461239.702. And to solve this, we use the inverse of sine. So we have it a is equals to inverse of sine 0.8461239.702, and we will get a is equals to 54.69864958 degrees, or a is equals to 54.699 degrees. So we have here our angle a. So to solve for our angle c, we can subtract it into 180 from 180 degrees. So angle c is equals to 180 minus angle a minus angle b. So angle c is equals to 180 degrees minus angle 54.699 degrees minus 85 degrees. So we will get our angle c is equals to 30 degrees. So for problem number 6, the sides of a triangular grass plot are 47.5, 64.5, and 85 feet respectively. To find the minimum radius of action of an automatic lawn sprinkler which will water all parts of the lot simultaneously. So we have here our side A, side B, and our side C. So this is our illustration. So this is our inscribed triangle. We have a triangle inside our circle because we are finding a radius. So we have our radius here from center to the other point of the circle. So to solve for our radius, we'll use the formula r is equals to abc over 4 square root of s times s minus a times s minus b and s minus c. But first, let's solve for our s. So s, the Heron's formula, we have here our s is equals to a plus b plus c over 2. So our a is 47.5 plus 64.5 and plus 85, and that is our a, b, and c over 2. So our s, if you calculate this, is equals to 98.5. So now we have our needed, so we can solve for our radius. So our ABC is 47.5 times 64.5 times 85 over 4 square root of our S is 98.5 times S is 98.5 minus our A 47.5 times our 98.5 minus 64.5 and 98.5 and our 85. So our radius is equals to 42.87495977, or radius is equals to 42.87 feet.